Hello and welcome. My name is Wakila. Welcome to this channel. I'm gonna play you a bass groove and then we talk about it. I'm gonna give you about 2 minutes or so of the groove so that you get a hang of it. Then in the groove I'll change a little bit so that you get to playing these fast grooves. This is a fast groove, by the way, and you got to play fast as well. Just a little, let's say moderate. Okay, here goes the groove. So this is the kind of groove. The tricky thing about this groove is it can outrun you. that's that's the tricky thing about it. I stopped it there. It was outrunning me. So that's the tricky bit about this rhythm here. I created it to kind of try and play faster because there are songs like that anyway. But that is the way you would play the groove and quickly get, if you get out of the pattern that you're playing and you're playing something else, you ought to count what you're playing so that you come back and play in the beat, with the beat, and in the right key, so to speak, as well. So that's the tricky part about this kind of fast groove. So I should say here, I've been playing the triad formation, which is that. So these are now if you by way of this one here, there's an octave there from the 4th string to the 2nd string there, and so this is the 4th chord and the 5th chord, and here up here, that's the 4th and the 5th, and that's the root. So I was going, I hit. Now this one is nice because it is playing the notes surrounding the shape. Like this is 1, 3, 5, and 2. That's what is being played on the root there. 1, 3, 5, and 2. Okay. Then after that it goes to the 4th. Plays the 4th as a note. So the second one goes to the 5th as a note as well. That's the basic groove. So the only thing that is played as a triad and then an addition of a second is the root. Otherwise the 5th is played as a note, the 4th is played as a note. So that's a nice thing there. And the other notes that I add are these. You can see this is the 5th, 6th, and goes up to the 3rd. Same note. But this is your 1, 2, and 3. And so you can hear that if when I play. Now the other thing that you after the 5th, you go. Now this is the root here, and this is the 2nd, and then the 3rd. Just to kind of resolve it, but it still needs to be totally resolved. So and down here, let's play again. So what happens with the 4th? You may actually say the 4th asks a question and then is answered by the 4th chord here. Its 2nd is this, and its 3rd is there. Sorry, its 3rd is there, and its 5th is there. It's a triad. So it's being answered by the 3rd and the 5th. Okay. So if I go. It is asking a question, and so listen to when I play this. So you go. Then it's ready to go back to the root. You can do that. So the root is asking a question which ends on the 4th, and on the 4th chord, on the 4th note, and from that 5th note you take its 3rd and its 5th, the 4th chord, you take its 3rd and its 5th to answer the question. And then the same question is asked slightly differently on the 5th, because there's a 5th now. Then you answer that on the 3rd of the 5th and its 5th chord. 5th chord is, so you answer it on. You may even go down to there. In terms of the actual scale that you're playing in, is this here. Now this note here is A. You might find out this is G here, and this is F. Okay. So listen to what is. It's asking a question. is the answer. So it's and then it emphasizes. It emphasizes on the sixth, but the same answer is given. Okay, the same answer is given. So emphasizing, the answer remains the same. And on the fifth, it remains the same. Okay. Now it then goes to the octave. If you go the octave of the fifth, now you're playing on the fifth and on the fourth. You're trying to answer. You have tried to answer the guy, but he still goes on asking. So you have to remain talking a little bit to explain what the guy is saying. That's what this groove is. To the surprise of that explanation there down here on the octave, the same question is still being asked by this one. Question and answer kind of groove. Okay, I'm still using the triad formation, but the idea is a question and answer kind of groove. The answer is asked on the root and ends on the fifth or fourth note, and on that fourth note you take the fourth triad, you're answering it with the third and the fifth. Okay, third and the fifth, and you do the same on the fifth. You ask a question from the root and ends on the fifth, and the answer is given on the on the third of the root and the fifth. Okay, that's what we are doing there. It's a question and answer. There's so many grooves that were formed in question and answer format. So this is one of the grooves. I'll show you a bit more that are played that way, where you have to answer a question. A question is asked and you answer it. Thank you very much. My name is Wakile. I will meet you in the next groove and next lessons, of course. I urge you to subscribe so that you get these grooves as they come, and you create your own ideas and you come up with sweet things that are worth listening to. Thank you very much. Bye.